This is part two of the Elements of Culture video lecture, and we are still looking at values. Okay, the United States is home to many different groups, and no single set of values is likely to hold across the entire country. However, sociologist Robin Williams in 1970 identified some basic American values. And this is not the actor Robin Williams, unfortunately. This is the sociologist Robin Williams. And this is a list that Robin Williams came up with for the basic values in the United States. The first one is achievement and success. People in our culture emphasize achievement, especially in the world of work. And success is supposed to be based on effort and competition and is viewed as a reward for your performance. And wealth is viewed as a symbol of success and personal worth. The second is activity in work. People tend to prefer action over inaction in almost every case. For Americans, continuous and regular work is a goal in itself. We like to be busy. This can be reflected in how a lot of times whenever you ask people how they're doing, they might say that they're tired. We're all guilty of doing that, of saying that we're tired. But really answering that way is even telling the person that we're talking to that we value activity and work, and we're kind of showing off how busy we are if we're so tired. So work. Okay, the third is efficiency and practicality. People pride themselves on getting things done, and by the most rational means too, trying to be efficient. And this can be reflected in the number of apps we have on our phone. We have apps for everything, and they're supposed to make our lives easier. And I'm as guilty as the next person of having these efficiency apps on my phone. I have apps for my grocery list, I have apps for all kinds of stuff. It's trying to help me be efficient. Okay, equality is another basic American value. From the very beginning of our history as a nation, we have declared a belief in equality for all citizens. As minority groups and women achieve citizenship, our concept of equality grew. We tend to treat one another as equals, defend one another's rights, and favor equal opportunity. Democracy is another American value. People emphasize that all citizens are entitled to equal rights and equal opportunity under the law. In a democracy, the people elect their government officials, and power is not in the hands of an elite few. And this value of democracy flows over to other areas of our lives also. If we're trying to decide something as a group, a lot of times we vote. Maybe you're deciding where to go out for dinner with a group of friends, you might vote on where you're going to dinner. That's an example of how democracy is a basic American value. It's evident in other parts of our lives other than government. Group superiority is the last one that he identified. Despite our concern for equality and opportunity, Williams says that people in the United States tend to place a greater value on people of their own race, ethnic group, social class, or religious group than other people. So not all of these American values are the most positive or present Americans in the best light, but from his research, this is what he identified as our basic American values, and you'll need to know this. Okay, let's stop for a moment and look at American proverbs and the values that they illustrate. Okay, so now that we've looked at values, let's move on to beliefs. Beliefs are another element of culture, and they are ideas about the nature of reality. And these beliefs can be true or false. You have true beliefs or false beliefs. The Romans believed Caesar Augustus was a god. The Tanala, a hill tribe of the Madagascar, believed that the souls of their kings passed into snakes. And many Germans believed that if they hung pictures of Hitler on their walls, those pictures would prevent the walls from crumbling during bombing raids. We would certainly consider these beliefs to be false. In contrast, other beliefs, such as the belief that the human eye can distinguish a million different colors, and the belief that no intelligent life exists on Mars, those are supported by factual evidence, and we would consider those to be true. True. These are false. Beliefs are important because people base their behavior on what they believe, regardless of how true or false the beliefs are. So that is why they're an element of culture. Our beliefs permeate our culture and they influence our behavior. Okay, and that's where we are going to stop with this video lecture.